Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides BA call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Jokic in the post. Now covers. And that one good.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Porter. And it's Doncic missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Murray. Barton left side. Pass to Jokic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
Doncic into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray passes to Barton. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. And Doncic with the jam.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees it.
Now here's Barton to the wing on the left. Jokic passes to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from your baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Denver. Bowles checked in. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. The kick out to Barton. Murray with it. And the bucket count. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic with it. Defended by Murray. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Tries again. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The three is up. And Porter hits from deep.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. The rebound by Murray.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Marjanovic. Porzingis with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Hardaway. They need this. And he jams it home with authority.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
The shot.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. Porzingis for 3. Marjanovic, great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Bull. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Porzingis. Doncic outside. 4-3. No good on the shot.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Murray. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft.
And that one's good. Doncic has got 6.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Jokic. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the right side. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. No luck on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Doncic passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Now here's Porzingis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray passes to Jokic to the middle. Here's Bull. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And now it's an 11-point Denver lead.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Bullock. Dallas, no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Murray against Brunson. Inside. Free throw line jumper. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Brunson. Kleber right side to the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Dallas needs to get off a shot from deep three-point range. Bull grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Murray against Brunson. Kick out to Brown. Here's Kleber. The shot from the low post is good. Kleber's got his first basket.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Here's Murray. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 2. That's all for now.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Denver. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And here is Morris. And he's going for the lob. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam today.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Brown. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's Bullock on the wing. With the drive. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. To the middle.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Naji. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kleber. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Here's Rivers. He's checked by Kleber. Back to Rivers. Morris for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Kleber. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Brown passes to Brown. The kick out to Brunson. Outside, Brown to the inside. Tries yet again. And Brunson with the lay-in.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Shot clock at 6. Down low. Kleba with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Soft touch off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA player.
Rivers, and a nice finish on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Brown. Brunson finds Brown. Back to Bullock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Morris against Doncic. Pass to Dozier. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Nuggets lead by 14. 59 seconds left in the 3rd. Morris against Doncic for 3. Second chance shot. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're on the break. Throws it up high.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Morris. From deep. The Mavericks rebound. Second shot opportunity. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And Denver has possession. 13-point lead. Outside Porter. And here's Barton outside. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist from
Jokic has got 14 points for the game.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets on top, up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Murray. To the inside. Good D by Porzingis. Well, the Mavericks shooting only 42%. To the middle. puts the move on, and the layup is good.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. This Maverick squad struggling. Doncic outside. Outside Porzingis. Doncic outside. From the arc. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Denver with a rebound. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Now here's Doncic to the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Barton. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Jokic. Barton with it. His first shot attempt. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Doncic. Here he goes. Blocked. Jokic finds Barton. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Jokic. Porzingis misses. Barton against Hardaway. Jokic in the post. Up and over Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Murray, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. They kick it out to Porzingis. Dallas again missing. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And Denver has possession. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Jokic. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Now here's Hardaway. And Doncic puts up a deep 3 on target from range.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Murray. Murray is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic with it. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
To that challenge, but in the end it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway in the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at point guard. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Booker from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Booker. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic passes to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assisted by
Powell's got his second basket of the game.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Booker Paul kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Doncic looking it over. At the top of the key, Powell. Poke loose. Paul with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Ayton, the pass to Booker. From outside, off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Powell. There's the dish to Doncic. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Doncic against Bridges. And the rejection by Ayton. Doncic outside. Porzingis finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Booker outside. Porzingis against Crowder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Porzingis. He shoots again. Crowder, the pass to Paul. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The layup off target. And the pass to Powell. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Out to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. It's good.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in. He's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Over Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. The dunk and the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 1. And back with the start of the second.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
From Chris Paul.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bridges outside. Ayton dishes to Paul. Bridges outside. With the second effort, Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker up top, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Crowder. And the shot falls short this time. Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic has checked in. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
To the paint, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
There's so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Now Doncic, he has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Sterling Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. Shot by Crowder, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Back to Doncic. Kleber kicks to Bullock. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Paul against Doncic. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Doncic against Bridges, and Doncic throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And Dallas with a change here, too. Brunson's checked in, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Mavericks on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Payne with it, picked up by Brown. 5 to shoot. Payne passes to Kaminsky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Nice
personal
work to
foul.
get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Brunson kicks to Brown. Pass to Kleba. Fires from deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Bullock. Johnson down low. Brown on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson can't get it to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's McGee and the slam dunk by McGee.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Brown, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
It's all tied in Phoenix. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim... And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Dallas, Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Brunson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here he goes. Here's Brown. And finish off by Brown.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Passes it to Shamet. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the 2 ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Kaminsky against Kleba. A 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Jumps up and finished off by Kaminsky.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Brunson the pass to Bullock. A 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Suns, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. Kaminsky against Brunson. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. And the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brunson the pass to Kleba. He kicks to Bullock. Back to Kleber. Count the basket and the foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Driving in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Payne passes to McGee. Shoots him. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Mavericks trail by 5. And here's Brunson. Feeds it to Brown. Back to Brunson. He dishes it to Brown. Here's Kleber. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, or they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Kleber with the rebound. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't go. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic outside. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Second chance shot. Powell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Payne. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
For your sons.
Here's Ayton. 6 points for him. It's a hand on it. It's rebounded by Doncic. Now the pass to Powell. Now here's Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 5. And we'll be back with you. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Booker up top. Hardaway with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Booker inside, guarded by Hardaway. They get it back. Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. Top of the key, Porzingis. Hardaway from outside. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Finney Smith passes to Powell. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Doncic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Doncic against Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. In the corner, Crowder with it. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Porzingis, there is just no way to tell who's going to pull this one out.
We've had this many lead changes. You're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Paul outside, driving the lane. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Phoenix foul.
Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Doncic outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Doncic. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul's running. Makes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Finney Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
1:15 left to play here in the 4th. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. .51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Crowder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Yes!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Booker looking around. Count it!
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
24 seconds left in the game. Doncic outside. No good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence in the point guard position.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot will not fall. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, on the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the 4. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Here's Bol. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Paul. Murray, no good. And here's Booker. Good.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Murray against Paul. Right side, Porter. Shoots over Bridges. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix with the ball. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Ayton finds Crowder. 5 on the clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Murray against Paul. Barton, the pass to Porter. The 3 on the wing, Porter. They grab their own miss. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's Crowder. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Barton. And it's Jokic off the drive.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
And Jokic throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Booker. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Crowder. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Crowder's got 5.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Down low. Crowder with a steal. Ayton finds Bridges. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Porter. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets trail. Crowder with a steal. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Ayton, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
To the left wing. Here's Bowl. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Ball passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Deflects the pass. Right wing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bowl. And here's Jokic outside. And they double up Jokic. Crowder with a steal. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. To the wing, right side. With 2 seconds left. And Ayton with the lay-in.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
And so the first quarter is in the books. you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so they foul intentionally. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. If he doesn't cross the line at times, well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Pass to Bull. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Bridges. Now Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assist goes to
Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Here's Murray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Porter in the post. He's against Bridges. 2 open that time. Made him look easy.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Six to shoot. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the chance.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Murray with it. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Jokic. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Shoots. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Murray passes to Barton. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Barton, a good look. And it's Denver with another.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Booker against Barton. Booker, pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Morris against Paul. Ayton's got space. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
On the attack, Morris. Over to the wing. seconds left in the second period. Nice D from Bridges. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Outside Paul. Takes the three. Booker against Green. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Payne against Morris. Pass to Dozier. Shoots over McGee. Here's Morris. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished off one half of play. The Suns on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take. And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Green. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Inside, McGee. Second chance effort. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Nuggets trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Najee. Tipped. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Payne against Morris. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Morris for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, the Suns shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Kaminsky. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 8.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. Here's Dozier. And again, Denver no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Green. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Rivers. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Now Payne. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to Morris. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, McGee with the block. They retain possession. Morris can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Payne on the bounce. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Payne. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Got a hand on it. Here's Najee. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on both. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Morris against Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. Now here's McGee. Tries again. Kaminsky finds McGee. Outside Johnson. Back to McGee. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Morris. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Out to the right wing. Payne against Morris. Back to McGee. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Monte Morris.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Free throw's good. McGee. And here's Porter outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Murray against Bridges. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Barton outside. Clock at 6. He buries it from 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now here's Paul. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. He nails it, and we're tied.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bull. Lots of room. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Bridges outside. The putback. Jokic grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Murray passes to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Murray. Here's Bull. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Jokic. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Paul finds Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And down it goes. 2 points.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Paul against Murray. Outside for Porter. On the wing, Porter.
2 minutes remaining in regulation. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bull. Outside Murray. Over Bridges. They get it back. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On the wing, Barton. Booker defending. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
It's Bridges on the wing. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Crowder outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Barton outside. Pass to Bull. Jokic with it. Covered by Crowder. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Murray against Paul. Here's Barton. Got a piece of it. Outside Booker. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Ayton. The putback. Outside Paul. This one for 3. Ayton with it. Checked by Murray. Bridges. Money.
Big time shot. Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Murray from outside. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 3. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Here's Murray. And they recover it.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Jokic is out there at Bull. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. Off target with his 3. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Powell, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Out to Porzingis. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps was back on the court, and it's great for the league to have him back, and he's really an entertaining, talented player.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The pass to Finney Smith. In the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Jokic. Shoots over Powell. Jokic with the bucket.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Here's Dallas. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Porzingis from the baseline. Count it.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray outside. 3-pointer. Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Here's Murray.
First team foul.
Tough Barton. Back to Murray. Unloads from 13. And it's Denver scoring again.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They get it again. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And Jokic slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Porzingis after the Nuggets pick up 2. Doncic kicks to Powell. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Out to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the a big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now an update on Bol from David Aldridge. DA, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. From what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game, and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Jokic against Doncic. Powell for three. Tries again, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
And it's Murray penetrating. Passes it to Jokic on the wing, Porter. No coverage that time. And that's now 7 points for Michael Porter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Powell's got his first 2 points.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Murray against Doncic. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Down low. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Barton throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Pass to Dozier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Najee passes to Rivers. To the wing on the left. Here's Dozier. The Mavericks pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Stolen by Rivers.
Mavericks foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Second team.
And that one misses.
At the line for Denver, Austin Rivers.
And he's good on the second. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now Brunson passes it to Kleba. Back to Brunson. And there's the pass to Kleba. Great D that time from Green.
Well, you know, this is what happened.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Morris. He's out there with Rivers. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And here's Morris for 3. Najee passes to Morris. Five on the clock. And it's blocked by Brown, and he's able to get it back.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Into the lane. Kleba, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded by Rivers. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal
That's the
foul.
kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. For Denver, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Rivers. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Rivers has got 6.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving with the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Brunson kicks to Brown. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Brown. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 2 for the tie. And he hits it to tie the game up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Brown with it. Now Green defending. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Morris passes to Rivers.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
P.J. Dozier. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Runs in the pass to Kleba. Driving inside. Great tee that time from Green. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. He kicks it to Morris. Pulls up from the corner. Kleba with the rebound. The Maverick shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Feeds to Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Morris. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
It's Brown on the way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Powell. The three for Doncic. It's held in by Jokic. Pass to Murray. The 10-footer. Good on the shot. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Doncic against Murray. Out to Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. Jokic with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
It's all tied in Denver. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great, harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. At the elbow, Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Murray with it. Barton outside. Shoots it. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Outside for Murray. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Passes it to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Murray scanning the floor. Barton finds Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the inside. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Out to Doncic. He can't get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Jokic. Here's the drive.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
How impressive is Doncic. This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Doncic against Murray. The pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Hardaway with the steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Doncic finds Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Murray, the pass to Barton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray, takes a three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Finney Smith defending. Hardaway passes to Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Back to Murray. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to the right wing. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Second one is good. Both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
$11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Porter, and it's Jokic in the corner. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And
well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Crafty move, and it's good on the lay-in.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Powell.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Porzingis. Count that one.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now here's Paul. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Powell with a steal.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Booker against Hardaway. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Doncic up top. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic up top. Covered by Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Connects from downtown.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Here's Doncic. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Paul. Ayton.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Pass to Porzingis. .105 left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Doncic. Powell outside. Oh, he powers right through the defense. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Finney Smith. He's got 5. Knocks it down from distance.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Paul with it. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Booker for 3. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Ball against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. He's got 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
Here's Booker, and there's the rejection.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Doncic outside. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Booker against Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. No good on the second free throw. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
I love it. Nice activity defensively, getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to Bullock. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Payne with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Brown with the steal. Here's Bullock. 1:25 left in the first half of this game. Another shot. That one goes in.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
The Suns trailing. Now Payne. That shot, no good. Nice D from Brown. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Bullock. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Shamet. Payne, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Bullock. Brown with it. Back to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Kleber against Payne. To the paint. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Here's Kleber. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position. Kleber's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The Mavericks leading, and just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Shamet. Oh, it's no good! That would have tied it. Dallas is shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Bullock. The kick out to Brunson. And here's Kleber. Misses the layup.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
McGee with it. Nice move. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Bullock. Kleba with it. Back to Bullock. Kleba outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bullock's gotten his second bucket.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Now McGee. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Kleba. Outside Brunson. Back to Kleba. Here's Bullock. The 3 is up.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Second personal foul.
Bullock's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Payne against Brunson. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. This for the tie! And the three-pointer goes. And that'll tie this game up.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Bullock. Now here's Brown, covered by Johnson. A shot from the high post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the basket by Shaman.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Brunson against McGee. Releases. Bullock's shot is off.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Kleba passes to Brunson. Now Brown, defended by Payne. Stolen by Payne. To the inside. Here's Shamet. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To halt the run. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his package.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Over to the wing. Right wing. Tipped. Now here's Finney Smith. Give him 8 points now. And he lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Crowder with a steal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside Booker for 3. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's an intentional foul. The Suns making a switch here. Saric checked in.
Substitution for the Suns.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Down low. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. They trail by 6. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Paul with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Saric. They get it back.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Paul against Doncic. Powell outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Up top, Powell. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Can they get it? Driving inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Paul against Doncic. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Saric with it. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Doncic against Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
Kevin,
he is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Outer dishes to Paul. A putback, and Booker able to finish.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ayton. Oh!
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. He dishes it to Barton. That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Denver with the ball. Ayton with it. Now defended by Jokic. Kicks it out to Paul. Switch. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Crowder. Puts the move on. And Crowder brings it in.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Here's Murray. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jokic inside. He's covered by 8. Whistle blow. And here we go with the coach's challenge for surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Crowder stays with it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ball against Murray. Fires the 3. Paul's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6. It's Barton on the wing, defended by Booker. And Barton throws it down.
And the reason Barton makes that play happen is because of the move. He really destroys the defense with his handles there. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Murray. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bull. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
And good that time. Now, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
You think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Paul against Murray. Bridges, no one around him. The offensive rebound doesn't go for him. The Nuggets trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barton. The pass to Bull. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. He got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Martin from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Martin's got 5.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Booker with it. Out guarded by Murray. And Booker kicks to Paul. Passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Crowder. For 3, Bridges. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Murray outside. Pass to Bull. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Here's Paul. He kicks it to Ayton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Booker looking around. Morris against Paul. Booker. And no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. 1:33 left here in the second. Morris outside to the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Assist goes to.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Booker going inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Booker's got 6.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
And here's Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Morris outside. Denver passing it around. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Morris against Paul. Booker outside. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Morris dishes to Rivers. Back to Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are just killing him on the interior.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. Morris against Paul. Down low. Here's Najee. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green with the block. And some good action. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Green. Morris is out there with Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's the pass to Rivers. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rivers has got the first bucket of the third here for Denver. Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Good.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Morris. Feeds it to Green. Back to Morris. Inside. Green, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shamet kicks to Payne. to the middle. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morris looking over the floor. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Shamet's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Pass to Rivers. And they get it. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Green. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2
minutes. Passes to Kaminsky.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Payne looking around. Ball's not loose. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Rivers with it. McGee's there. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Now that's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll. Now you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson gets the bucket. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments. And teams need guys like that are willing to put it all on the line.
Here's Rivers. Kept alive.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Johnson with it. Dubbed by Rivers to the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Outside, Porter. Pass to Barton. Shamet with the steal. Now Payne. And the foul on Will Barton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Payne hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Murray for 3. Keeps it alive. And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
And so it's Phoenix. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Bull. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Payne with it. On the wing, Booker. Out to Payne. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 11. Barton wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range. Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. There's the dish to Crowder. Shoots over Barton. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Bragg indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Bragg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Phoenix leading by 13. Now the pass to Bridges. Porter with the steal. Jokic with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Barton. Bridges with the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Murray, and he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Paul dishes to Booker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the
Paul
game.
passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Over Bull. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Ball against Murray. Barton outside. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Ball passes to Crowder. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. And Crowder slams it in.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And there's the feed to Porter. Bridges with the steal. And And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Murray. From deep. Crowder feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. For the 3. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like...